30 years down the road, can you still remember crafting all of this?
Oh, absolutely. Every bit of it.
Mustangs of Las Colinas sculptor Robert Glen has a lot of memories, and he is happy to share all of them.
And I did it with my own hands.
Glen lives in Africa, near the wildlife that inspires his art. This visit marks the 30th anniversary of the Mustangs installation. But Robert Glen's Irving story starts well before that.
It took me 8.5 years of my life to make them, and 1 year of that was installation.
It all started with a call from the founder of Las Colinas, Ben Carpenter.
When I first came, and Ben and I talked about these horses he wanted for here, there wasn't any plaza, there was nothing, and it was pretty well ranched.
The design of the horses came first, and Carpenter then told the architect,
"Those are the horses. You design the buildings and the plaza around them."
Williams Square and the rest of Las Colinas has developed with those Mustangs as a centerpiece.
It's just quite amazing.
We're so appreciative to Robert for what he has done with that sculpture and for the city of Irving.
State Representative Linda Harper Brown delivered a special resolution to mark the anniversary.
It's just phenomenal.
The small ceremony took place in the new home of Irving's Mustang Museum, where visitors can learn more about the history and see some of Glen's other sculptures.
What do you think about the new layout here?
It's the best. It's phenomenal.
The ceremony brought out former city leaders
I was mayor when it was all being planned.
and some who feel an emotional tie. Pat Curtis remembers every word he used to propose by the sculpture.
And so I pray with all my heart that never do we grow apart. Please marry me and be my wife so long as God shall give us life.
There are only a few invited guests here, but a larger event is in the works for next year.
We decided to postpone it until the fall of 2015 because of the construction. We wanted the plaza to look beautiful. We wanted the accessibility to be good and easy. So it's going to be 30+1 in the fall of 2015.
People here plan to be back for that because they believe there is a lot to celebrate. The Mustangs have become an icon for Irving.
Boy, howdy, here it is. You see those Mustangs and you know what they're talking about.
A representation can be seen just about everywhere you look in the city, from water towers to police badges.
I mean, everywhere we go, there's Mustangs on things, on menus and whatever. And I often wonder if I got a couple of dollars royalty from all these things, I'd probably do all right.
There's such a sense of awe and wonder, and you can conquer the West type feeling that I think it's just a majestic feeling, I think, when you see those Mustangs.
While many take in the visible beauty, there is a lot that cannot be seen.
So it's a bit of an engineering nightmare.
He says it was a challenge to capture a still representation of running horses. It is a feat of internal bracing and balance. Then,
Something that we had to be very careful of is these tails, like that one, weigh 700 pounds. And so to put a 700-pound tail on the back end of a horse and support it is quite an interesting thing.
there are a lot of intricate details like that that only the artist would know and a casual viewer may miss.
Between this and an adult horse, the hair texture is much rougher because a young animal has woolly hair. And so I modeled all of this with that intention.
Over the 3 decades, the sculptures have changed through exposure to the elements and people.
If you look at this part of it here, it hasn't been touched so much. Whereas here everyone's touching, and I think it's great because it polishes it, and bronzes are meant to be touched. And you can see how it's working out, and I love it because it's, it just shows more life.
While he says the Mustangs are getting better with age, one thing has not changed, and that is his pride in this, his signature work.
Very often one looks back at old work and you say, wow, I would have done this or I would have done that. And I have to say that I don't feel that.